Maraming salamat. Of course, kay Yahuwah. Of course, asawa ka. Na nagmamahal palagi sa akin. Sana kayo din. Merong sariling asawa. Ginagawin niya akin. Siyempre, akin yun. Oh, anyways. Big shoutout sa mga nandito agad. Maraming salamat sa mga patuloy na sumusuporta sa Oso de Chismoso. And ako nga pala si Oso Bear. I've been here since 2017. I've been trying to share you guys my wins, my losses, and my mga kuro-kuro, haka-haka dito sa cryptocurrency at mga chismis. So, ito nga yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. Okay? If you're not gonna share, okay, at hindi ko makita yung share numbers natin dito, hindi ko to i-share. Okay? Napaka-importante nito guys kasi right now, I made a lot of documents about this. Hindi nyo pwedeng sabihin sa akin na seryoso, sumasakay ka sa hype, etc. I've been here since 2023 prediction. Binibigay ko na to sa inyo. Pinag-usapan ko to sa inyo. Ibinigay ko tong information na to sa inyo. And I don't know where you guys were during that time. Okay? But I'm gonna give you the summary of what has been told in that document. Okay, so from de-dollarization to Great Wealth Transfer, pinag-uusapan ko isang topic lang, which is this topic. Okay? I-share nyo lang yan sa Facebook groups nyo guys. Okay, i-share nyo lang. Ganun lang kadali. Okay? Why? Hindi dahil gusto kong sumikat. Alam nyo, okay lang tayo na tayo lang dito. Pero pag maiisip ko na may gusto tayong ma-reach out ng mga tao na nalulungkot ngayon kasi ang target lang is kumita ng pera. Ang target lang is, ito, sundan mo tong token na to. Oh, ito, token to ni ganito, token ni ganyan, etc. To pump that fund. Hindi. Ako, I've been giving you guys the real way, the wisdom, in order for you guys to be, okay, and to see, and to feel. Diba? Hindi lang basta, okay, basta gusto nyo lang yumaman, tapos di naman kayo handa. Hindi handa yung mata nyo. Hindi handa yung mentalidad nyo. Hindi handa yung katawan ninyo sa ganitong kalaking pera. Diba? So, ito yung sinasabi ko. Itong mga katuruan na to is gonna open your eyes. And this is where you will be able to find, oh, this is where the money is going. And this is where the money is trying to come from. Now they want to go here. Diba? This is the reason why as well na, oh, baka kaya hindi tayo nilalapitan ng pera. Kasi galawang mahirap tayo. We don't command the money. We don't command the abundance. What we do is we ask for more. We ask for abundance. We ask for this and that, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So, nung last time, diba, nagkamali na tayo. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun, tulad ng sinabi ko, na magiging late ako. Okay? When we say like late ako, hindi ako yung makikinig na mali ako. Mali na ako. Okay, so sabihin natin, di ba, mula dito, sabi ko, hindi, 115, reject, magka-crash. Pero hindi nag-reject, di ba? Di ba? Umangat siya, pero sobrang bilis. Sabi ko, pag nag-secure yung 118 pataas, sa Discord, sinabi ko, and sa live, we will go ahead and DCA. Before even the 118 was secured, we did a DCA in most alts, and we were able to secure huge gains with Inspect as well, alone. Okay? Together with doon sa mga previous assets na isinat-call ko na, at meron dito sa atin, isa sa mga nasa Meraki, kumita ng $400. I don't know how much is the capital, okay, pero may resibo siya. Puntahan nyo na lang sa Discord natin, makikita nyo siya. Yan. Shalom. Big shoutouts. Yan. Sa mga nandito. Big fella. Big shoutouts kay Eggsy, kay Albert, kay Adrian Reynold, kay Ian. Big shoutouts. Yan. Sa asawa ko. Kay Maria. Kay EVC. Yan. Yan kay Dax, Stephen, pati Angel Nathan. Yan, big shoutouts. Mga ano to, ito, mga luma na to. Ito si Eggsy, pinakaluma. Yan, big shoutout sa inyo. Ay, thank you nga pala sa mga nagsasubscribe, nagdo-donate ng $2 sa YouTube. And kay Reynold Camero, big shoutout sa inyo. Kay Caleb yan, big shoutout. Sa mga nasa team replay daw. Yan, big shoutouts kay Innocentes. Yan. Yan, big shoutout sa mga tiga-Israel. Big shoutout sa OFWs, kay Lolo Boy, big shoutout. Okay, let's do this already guys, okay? So, doon sa gusto ko sanang gawing live kahapon, pero hindi ako nag-live kasi gusto ko lang muna pag-isipan muna yung mga nangyayari. Okay? Everything is going phasey already, parang to the point na parang they're trying to ignore again what just happened. Parang ganun kabilis. So, for me, I really think that we have to really still retest. But we don't like to break the ones that we broke out. And we broke out really strong on that one. Nakita naman natin, ang ganda ng body close eh. Tapos nagising yung asawa ko na nasa 120 na tayo, which is kahapon. Pero dito, we already performed a BCA. Sinabi ko na yun sa kanya, sabi ko, magbebenta na ako ng mga assets na hindi gumagana. Hindi ako magpapasok ng pera sa Meraki just to prove na hindi kaya ko daw gawing 100K. No? Hindi tayo ganun. What we do is we do risk mitigation, risk management. We're not really good at it, but we're really fast in learning from our mistakes. So, yun yung ina-apply ko lang. Yun lagi yung gusto ko lang ibigay sa inyo. So, meron tayong tinatawag na, 118, pumasok siya. Nag-strong close, nag-open sa 118,500, di ba? Which is as expected, we went up. Okay? So, what we want to do, let's just hide this for now. Okay? Okay. So, let's just hide it for now. Diba? Okay. So, nakikita niyo yung candle kahapon. Okay. Kahapon, nung ano pa lang siya, isa pa lang to. Ang pangit niya. Doji candle siya, pabagsak. Graveyard candle siya. So, sabi ko, maliban na nag-DCA ako nung pumasok siya dito sa level na to. Kasi nandito yung level of confluence ng lahat. 17,500. Kung totoong mag-short ko, i-BOS niya, masusupal-pal to sa BOS. Pero hindi. Umangat siya, nag-BOS siya. Break of structure na tayo. So, yung mga tao na nagsasabi na, hindi sir, so babagsak pa to, etc. Pabilisan talaga ng pivot to guys. Okay, kung yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, hindi kayo po pwedeng palagi kayong susunod sa akin or susundan nyo yung mga YouTubers nyo, influencers nyo. Yun yung ginagawa ko dito. The more that you watch, is nire-reveal ko sa inyo paunti-unti to the point na ibubuhos ko na to sa inyo para kayo na yung Oso Bear one day. I'm not here to just keep on harnessing you guys, collecting payments, collecting money, and trying to just keep you as a follower one day. You know, forever follower. No. What I want you to be is to really be. To unlock you guys na ito yung gusto ng Diyos sa inyo eh. Diba? They want you to have dominion. They want you to lead what has been given to you. Diba? Pero if Shatan or Satan is trying to keep on stepping in front of you and saying, no, hindi mo kaya, takot ka, hindi mo to kaya. The spirit of, the evil spirits of doubt, the evil spirits of fear, diba? And even pride will set in there. Sabihin natin, tama ako ngayon. Diba? So, I deny myself. Sabihin natin, okay, I hope not. Diba? But I believe not. Na this is not pride. We just always try to learn from our mistakes. Even though it's very unbelievable na, it just wiped out everything in couple of days for almost a month or two. Tapos biglang, in just 1 month, kaya niya, in just because 1 week, boom, umangat siya. Diba? So, dito, nothing happened. Don't worry. Okay? If you're a Bitcoin investor, yes, you have to worry because you're that like blind to see. But we're not really focused on Bitcoin. As of the moment, why? I believe Bitcoin is already manipulated since 2022, which I will give you the documents if you guys would keep on sharing the video. Okay, if the video is not satisfied, not me, do not satisfy me. If the video is not satisfied, of course, why would I share it to people who really don't even care and who have not been here for the longest time? Nagigets nyo? Kasi ang naniniwala ko na kung kaya mo ko i-share, it means ganun ka confident at kilala mo na ako. Okay, so do not share if you don't know me. Okay, you share me because you know me. You're confident. And na hindi mo ko iluluwa. Na pagkamali ako, hindi mo ko iluluwa. Nagets mo? Hindi ka sala mainit, hindi ka sala malamig. Alam mo talaga yung conviction mo sa akin. Kasi kilala mo ko. Na pagkamali ako, di gagawa niya ng paraan yan. Hindi, tama siya. Diba? At pag tama siya, tama talaga siya. Pepera kami dito. Gets mo? Tapos hindi lang doon na matatapos na, hindi, pepera ako dito. Hindi lang doon natatapos. Napepera ako dito at matututo ako. Magiging ako siya. At i-improve ko yun. Kasi lagi pa siya nagkakamali sa pagtitipi. Gets nyo? So ngayon ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. Big shoutout kay Lons, kay Anime Channel, kay Jose, kay Glendale. And big shoutout sa inyo. Okay, so ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. I want to show you the seasonality. Okay. Usually pinakita ko na to sa inyo like 1 month ago and a half, no? Alam ko hindi nyo maalala. It's okay. It's fine. Okay, hindi ko kayo i-scrutinize dyan. Okay, so but what I'm trying to say is I showed you this one. Okay, but like I said, we cannot like fully trust and lean our own decision by just looking at this. So that's why we have Fibonacci's. So ang gagawin natin, hahanapin natin siya sa Fibonacci and we'll just assume some levels. We cannot like fully say like we are very sure about this, but this is just like a pure assumption of what we can have right now. So, ang Fibonacci natin, this one is 618. No, huwag nyo napansinin ko ano pa yung iba pang levels. But for now, for seasonality, we are being assumed that we can go up at least 137. Okay, this is very ideal for us to go 145 because 150 is gonna be the next confluence. Okay, before we can always retrace, makabalik ng at least 128 or 130, which is pasok na pasok siya sa Fibonacci pag tinignan natin siya. Okay? So, but the thing is, okay, if i-wipe out niya yun, magkano yung wipe out? We need a strong wipe out, no? Sabihin natin 145. At 10 to, sabihin natin, 10% of wipe out, that is a really good wipe out already for manipulation, sabihin natin. Tapos sa slow dump, sabihin natin fast dump, slow pump, and fast pump para hindi makahabol, tas slow dump. Nagigets nyo? So same thing with here, slow dump, fast pump, slow dump. Diba? Tapos ngayon consolidation. So marami madadali dito, naiisipin nila, hindi, pumping na to. Really depends. We really have to show first the strong support from 118,300. If this fails, it means this is a fake breakout. Therefore, tama yung prediction natin na we need to go back to 104. Okay, which is the strongest support that we can have, but also the most attractive price for Bitcoin. Okay? Because, why? 104 to 200, sabi natin to 220 is more than 2x. Nagigets nyo? But, ito na yung magiging question natin. Sabihin natin, sige, we are still at the mercy of the whales, the OG who really knows about Bitcoin and not just the evil forces of this world, sabihin natin. Okay? So, where do we go from? Sabihin natin, what could be the one thing that can send us there? Okay, I've been talking about this and si mga nandito na sa Meraki, sila Eggsy yan. Yun lang yung masasabi kong matagal at consistent hindi nag-unsubscribe. Diba? Na YouTube pa lang yung natin, membership natin nun. Wala pa talagang Meraki. Nagbabayad na siya. Kahit hindi ko makuha yung full payment sa YouTube hanggang ngayon. Diba? Sabihin natin, okay, what I'm saying is, he bought 16K. So he has the very right to say na to just trust Bitcoin. Okay? Siya yung OG na masasabi natin. The new generation, the Gen Z kumbaga, the Gen Z prodigy na masasabi natin na talagang bumili at nag-hold hanggang ngayon sa 16K. So, ang point ng usapan natin dito is, okay, the potential of Bitcoin for us to really go surpass 160 or sabihin natin 200 or 400K or whatever number that you want to imagine, okay, is going to be a super force dapat. Hindi basta parang haka-haka lang na kasi XRP, CBDC, blah blah blah. Hindi kasi RWA is setting up, BlackRock is the new thing, blah blah blah. You can always keep on thinking a lot of things na ganito. Pero what could be the one real reason, no? For us to really go back here and here, etc. Or could be we're looking at, sabihin natin 6 trillion, sabihin natin liquidity inject, or sabihin natin sige, from here right now 4 to 6 trillion, so that's 2 trillion mahigit, sabihin natin 2.2 trillion. Where are we going to get this, or do we really have it already? Kasi hindi lang natin kita, it's right under our noses. Na matagal ko na sinasabi sa inyo, I already gave you the warnings, and that is the reason why the 4-year season, the 4-year cycle is already broken. That this is a manipulation, and this is the best time for you to believe me that this is a manipulation. That this is manipulation. This should not happen. Dapat nagtagal pa tayo dito sa baba. We should have actually give a chance na makapaglaro tayo dito. Pero hindi. This is manipulation. This is inject. This is beta test ng stable coins. Nung nakita nila, everyone got bullish, no? Pansinin nyo. BlackRock, boom, 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 boom. Approval, boom, boom, boom ng ETF ng BTC just to confuse you what is really going on. But what really happened is the banking, the devil, the evil already got in here, and I was really warning you about it. Okay? Back in 2023, and it was so obvious. Why? Doc One and the FTX cucumber guy, si FTX mahilig sa cucumber, diba? Si Sam. What they did here is they were the scapegoat. Sabihin natin, hey, plano na namin yan ng mga bangko, sabihin natin, or patented nila Sam Bankman-Fried or ni Doc One, pero hindi nagustuhan na pag sila yung gumagawa, oy, hindi po pwede yan, kami dapat gumagawa niyan, wherein that is patented daw ng federal. So sabi natin, okay, how does federal government work? Okay, so everyone should know this already. Lalo na pa nagki-crypto ka, hindi ka pa pwedeng papasok sa crypto. You don't have the basic knowledge about supply and demand, federal state, diba? Federal state or federal banking system. You really have to know this. So we don't have to talk about this. You just have to do your research before you do replay this video. So, ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. Just to really squeeze it down. Sabihin natin, let's go back to the era of gold. May gold ka. Okay? Ikaw na na marami kang gold. Gusto mo safe yung gold mo at di ka lulooban. So ikaw na takot lagi at lagi ka nag-iisip ng kung ano-anong mga masasamang bagay. Diba? Ipinahawak mo siya sa bangko, which is 1913. So, everything started in 1913. You have to research this, okay? IRS, Federal State Government, started in 1913. Rockefellers started in 1913. Okay? Take over to the educational system and take over to a safe, healthy, and mga bringing down of mga herbal medicines was 1913. Isipin nyo maigi, ha? So everything happened in 1913 basically. Now, where am I going at? Ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. After that, doon na nagsimula yung World War, the First World War. And you know who won? Rockefellers. Because why? They were funding wars. They were giving supplies. They were betting on the winning team and shorting the losing team. They're buying shorts. Then, they will try to not give the supply to them. Yung mga ammunition, yung mga ano na kailangan niya in order to win. Why? Because the bet was on them. It was crazy. So, ewan ko, nagigets yun na. So, fast forward, no? These powers, I'm not saying Rockefellers, okay? These powers wants to stay on top. This gang wants to stay on top. They want to be, okay, the rulers of the Matrix. Okay? Now that some of the rats are being awakened and evolving from rat to a king rat, or sabihin natin outside being a king rat, maging totoong tao na siya, na sovereign, may dominion, di ba? Is they don't want that. Dumadami na sila eh. Probably just 100 is okay. Biglang may dumadaming millionaires, it's just fine. It's just 100. It's just 1,000 people, you know? Like, kung nagiging millionaire, that's not new. Pero biglang merong 10 tao na nagiging billionaire, it's very alarming to them. So, they want to take the control back. Okay? They want to get it back. So this is full blast gossip. So I'm gonna give it to you and it's up to you guys, and use that as a research, okay? Mag-research kayo after this video. Okay, gusto ko kasi kayo mamulat, okay? At mamumulat kayo dito sa sasabihin ko sa inyo kasi I've been talking about this, okay, for the longest years, okay? This one too. Okay, this one too, I've been talking about this. Okay? I've been talking about them too as well. Okay, alam niya. Yan. No, wait, copy natin. Okay. Tignan ito. Okay? Tignan ito, de-dollarization, part 1, 2, and 3. Diba? Ano pa? Tapos, grade 12 na may part 1 to 9. Oh. So, we've been talking about this for the longest time. Okay? So, pangalanan na lang natin sila na shadow government. Okay? So, please mag-comment kayo kung ready na kayo ng 33. Okay? Para i-mock natin yung 33 degrees Freemasons. Okay? Ay, 33. Lagay niya lang 33. Ginahin nila yung kay sa Solomon eh. Si Solomon gumagamit yung 33 na yun eh. Pero for founding father nila ang Solomonic ideal. They wanna command the devil. That's why they're doing it. Okay. So now let's talk about this. Pangalanan natin sila sa shadow government. Okay? The shadow government who doesn't want the light, they don't want to be put in the spotlight, they don't want to be known, okay? They are the shadow who wants to hide in the dark, okay? So, here's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Okay? The shadow government just created another loophole. They improved the system. Okay? They made the version 2 of what we have already right now that makes the poor to be poorer and hard to escape the poor status, which is the rat race. Okay? And I'm here to talk about it. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna expose it because exposing it is far more deep-rooted. Pag sinabi ko expose is I can name the names, I can find who's the real culprit, and pag sinabi ko expose is kaya kitang hilain palabas dyan sa situation na meron ka ngayon. Okay? Na yung sinasabi niya flood control etc. No. This is much bigger. And this is gonna make us look stupid to the point where isipin mo to yung Filipinos right now are sold into blockchain, blah blah blah, blockchain etc. Kasi Bitcoin cannot be fake, Bitcoin is this and that. No, you're too ignorant to think that Bitcoin cannot be fake. Okay? And I've been telling you that if we will not be careful on the next year, 2026, by the end of 2026, we will lose the battle. I'm telling you that. Okay? Nevertheless, whatever you hold in cryptocurrency, in blockchain, is going to turn into dust. I'm telling you that. Okay? So, remember, we had the Genius Act. Okay? I talked about Genius Act. Come on, guys. Okay? Sino nakabasa ng document ko sa Genius Act? Okay, ayan. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 documents talking about Genius Act. Okay? So, why am I talking about this? Because the Genius Act just got passed into, of course, the law. Into law. Ina-allow nito the banks to create stable coins. And they are so into fast lane on this one. Hindi man lang to napag-usapan ng ilang buwan. No? Probably 2 months, 3 months, it was introduced, boom. It turned into law. It was veto powered. No? Fast lane. Pero yung parang support sa mga veterans to give them like extra income, extra support. No. No, we're not. Okay? Wait, lagyan natin siya dito para mabaliw tong AI na to. Ayan na. Okay, basahin niya na lang. Okay, so habang nagsasalita ako dito, basahin niya na lang. Okay? So, ano ibig sabihin nun? This is going to be effectively duplicating your money. Okay? So, if a banking issue, okay, if a bank issues you a stable coin, they're allowed, okay, to take your money, okay, that you give them and invest it. So, sabihin natin, ganun din yung sa totoong buhay, di ba? Sabihin natin, takot ako, Sir Oso, na meron ako 1 million, meron ako sariling vault sa bahay, pero I really think that someone's gonna take it away from me, blah, blah, blah. So, I need the government, I need the bank to take care of it. Wait lang, inom lang ako. I need the bank to take care of it, etc. because I just don't know how to manage it. I don't know self-custody. Okay. Sige, lagay mo. So, ito yung sasabihin ko sa'yo. They're gonna allow it. They're gonna take it. Then they're gonna invest it into stocks, whatever. Lend it, loan it. Tapos ikaw, you earn 2%. Tapos habang yung bank, they earn more. Why? Because sabihin natin, may manghiram ng pera sa bangko, ATMs, credit cards, etc. Magkano ang APR? 28%? 25%? Worst case scenario, 35%. Then you take like 2% only of that fraction, of that whole percentage. You get it? So, if a bank issues a stable coin, sabihin natin, bigyan ka nilang stable coin, they allow you to buy, they're gonna allow it to, they're gonna allow to take your money that you give to them and invest it. Okay? So, okay, sabihin natin, just like you, when you put your money in the bank, they go invest it. Okay? They can do the very same thing with a stable coin. But this is much worse. Okay, why? It's because it's tricking you again to be poorer than the rat. Rat ka na nga ngayon because of the banking system. This CBDC or this new Genius Act, okay, sabihin natin, hindi ko sinasabing CBDC to. I think this is the more improved, the most potent, okay, mas potent pa to, okay, sa honey, okay, na i-offer sa'yo. And you would really think that this is gonna make you or escape to the rat race unless you understand it right now here in this video. I'm not gonna expose it. Again, I'm just gonna let you know so that you can do more research. So this, okay, effectively duplicates the money. Okay? How? Because they actually usually put it in treasuries, earning a yield. Okay? So that will definitely duplicates the money. So ano ibig sabihin? Ganito. Punta tayo sa paint. Okay. So usually what you see, kita ba? So, 'di ba ikaw, okay, hiram ka pera, bigay ka pera sa sa bangko. Okay? Bangko. Okay, bank. Okay. Kala mo, ipapasok nila sa vault, no? No. Diba? Tapos ikaw, makakuha ka ng pera. No. What happens is, your money is gone. Okay? Sabihin natin, lahat tayo, sabay-sabay na nag-withdraw doon sa vault na iniisip natin. Okay? There's nothing in the vault. Ganun lang kadali yun. Okay, believe me, that's not the imagination that you want to imagine na hindi, bibigyan nila ako kasi nandun yun. Paano yung dumadami doon? Do you believe me? Okay, so hindi yung dadami ko nandun lang nakaupo. Okay, so now, okay, let's believe that it is being lent to another person. Okay? Yan. Oh, it looks like another person. It looks like another person. Okay. Paniwala na lang. This is another person. Okay. So, lend to another person to produce more and kukurot ka ng 2% doon, which is you're happy already. Oh, tumubo ka ng 2%. Yay! Okay. So, now, ito na yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. This duplicates the money if we are gonna go it or do it in, okay, in crypto. Or in stable coins. Okay, let's just like say stable coins. Okay, wait lang guys. Nag-fluctuate yung internet natin. Ba't yun? I-off ko lang tong mga ibang Naminig ba ka? Yan. May background music na ba? Rinig na ba? Rinig na ba? Okay. So, eto na. So, di ba ito yung bank? Sabihin natin bank. Okay, bank. Okay, bear with me guys, okay? Because I really need to draw this so that you guys will be able to see it or understand it, what's going on. Okay. Tapos, mag-comment kayo kung may hindi kayo naiintindihan. Ito, credit card. Okay? So, ito si bank, ganun din. Okay, bank. Okay. Okay? Tapos ito, ngayon, ganito ang situation na. Ito yung V1. Okay? Kasi ginaya nila to kay Doc1, ginaya nila to kay FTX. Okay? Ginaya ni Coinbase. Binili ni Coinbase itong patent na to at pinatent niya. Okay? Ginaya niya yung patent, ninakaw niya. Tapos ngayon, in-improve niya. Stable. Para legal, 'di ba? Okay, stable coin. Tapos to papasok siya sa alts. Okay? Alts. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung magiging alts na yan. Sinabi ko lang alts. Okay, game. Next. Ngayon, nagbago na yung situation. Because of the Genius Act, something happened. Okay? Which is, I also don't like it, but it happened. Wala tayong magagawa. Okay, so ito na. Coinbase became a bank. Okay. Banks became digital banks. Okay. US government becomes a bank. Yeah, basta yan. B yan. Okay. Then, si EU becomes a bank, or sabihin natin Russia, BRICS. Kasi I talked about BRICS to you guys as well. Sabi ko nakikipag-unahan si BRICS, di ba? So now, ito pala yung ginagawa nila. So now, boom, and boom. Okay? Stable coins. Okay, hindi kayo naniniwala. China is doing it. They have their own stable coins. US has his stable coin, USDT. Coinbase has their own stable coin through CBBTC. Bank has their own stable coins already, which is depending on what bank is it. EU has their own stable coins that they're working on. It's really fast. Okay, so you give them 1,000. Okay, they take your 1,000, they put it in treasuries, and then they give you a synthetic 1,000 in the form of stable coins. Diba? Mga siraulo. So, papakita ko sa inyo ha. So, ipaisip sa inyo, isipin nyo to, imagine niyo, ikaw na nagtatrabaho. Okay? Na may 1,000 kinita this week. Okay, wow, saya mo. Proportionin mo na siya, blah, blah, blah. So, nagsiserve ka na sa master ng banking system, which is the federal IRS banking system, or the federal government, or the central bank system na nandiyan kayo kasi sa Pilipinas. Sabi natin, you're serving this master already. Now, you have to serve the other master once you enter to cryptocurrency. Sabi natin, may natira akong $200 that I want to invest to cryptocurrency. Bro, you have to enter stable coins in order to do that. Okay, they're taking down XMR, they're taking down some of the blockchains that allows you to buy directly on Bitcoin instead of stable coins. Okay? So, in-state ko na to sa document, and none of you guys will remember this. None of you guys will be able to see this, but I'm giving you the master class already. Okay? So, now that they are in the stablecoin, what do? Of course, they put it into, or stay it in crypto, which is ngayon hindi natin nakikita. Remember, tandaan nyo. Okay? Ayan, may nag-message dito. Sabi, alam mo yung Coinbase, may test program, may bibigay ng stablecoin sa mga low income sa New York. Yes, totoo. Alam ko, Washington nata yan, hindi New York. Washington nata yan. Okay? So, ano pa natin to ha? Hindi pa lang to mga to. Sobrang dami ko isusulat eh. Mauubos oras natin dyan. Okay, so lagay na lang natin alts. Okay? Pero, crypto market. Okay? Crypto. Shit. No, spelling. Crypto. Yan, crypto market. MCAP. MCAP na lang. MCAP. Oh no, dumi naman. Ang dugyot. Teka lang. Okay, ulitin natin guys. Kaya natin to. Bear with me. Okay? Crypto. Okay? Ano ba to? Yan to. And MCAP. Okay? So, MCAP natin magkano? Paki-comment. Okay, magkano ang comment? Magkano ang crypto ano ba to? Crypto MCAP natin today? Magkano? Okay. Magkano? A for the effort. Wait lang guys, sign up ako. Bilisan niya comment para makausad tayo. Magkano crypto market cap ngayon? Okay, 4 trillion, 4.2 trillion. It's so demonic, no? Ini-stay lang nila sa 4 or 4 to 4.2. Why? 4 number is a death of number. 4.2 is 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, it's all kabala number. They're playing with you. Okay, bull market 4.2, tapos ika-crash. Tapos pag 4 na lang, oh, this is death number. We should go up already. Okay, ayaw nila bumagsak ng 3.9. We've been talking about this already. Okay? Now, okay, ever since this got signed, this law, we have been seeing, or we have seen that we have seen the most rapid stablecoin adoption I've ever seen in my life. Okay? So as you can see right now, no, sinabi ko na China, okay, I've been trying to adopt it. Ripple is being adopted by, okay, or RLUSD is being adopted by BlackRock, diba? So binibili nila yung buong Ripple, si RLUSD is the stablecoin. Okay? Tapos we have the US state issued stablecoin. So literally, a state launch a stablecoin. A state, okay, a state, a sovereign state, a dependent state, kumbaga, na parang lumalayo na agad sila sa US as a United States. Pero it cannot be done. The only way to do it is in the matrix, to do it in blockchain, to do it in cryptocurrency. Okay? But they allowed it. Why? It's a beta test. Okay? So they are actually, or I mean, they actually said that the yield profits were going to go to build the educational system, which is insane. Okay? Why? It's because this is from Washington DC. Okay, this is Washington. Okay, they're talking about Washington here. Okay, so now, ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. Okay? Wait lang guys ha. Ayan. So, ang sabi dito sa binabasa ko ngayon, bank invest, you get 5%, no, sa treasuries pag banking system. So, they're trying to ramp it up to lure you to get into stable coins by experiencing a 7 to 10% return by lending, borrowing, and spending lang. So derivatives. Isipin nyo, they're trying to implode the derivatives, no? So, isa pa to. So friends natin is also launching their own, okay, their own stablecoins. Then we have literally 9 European banks also coming together to create their own euro stablecoins. Okay, big shoutouts kay Overflow. Okay? So, I mean, it's already really out of control. So, and you know that it is really out of control already or getting out of control pag yung ating CFTC wants to let the stablecoins to be used as collateral for derivatives market. Isipin nyo, wala kang kaalam-alam sa pagtitrade. Wala kang kaalam-alam sa pagle-leverage. Alam mo yan, yung RNR, sabihin natin trading lang, etc. Hindi mo alam paano yung susundin mong RRRR risk to reward ratio mo, 'di ba? May 1:2. Hindi mo naman talaga alam eh. Ano ba ibig sabihin yan? 'Di ba? 1 win, 2 losses, or 1 loss is 2 wins. So, then what? 'Di ba? Ganun din ba sa ganun din ba sa risk mitigation na ang SL mo sa short mo pag short mo ang isang market, ito ang wins mo. Sabihin natin. Okay? Di ba, nagigets nyo, marami kang pagdadaanan. Pero bakit mas malaki ang ibibigay nila na returns sa mga taong nagpapahiram, sa mga nagde-derivatives? Okay? This is like a catalyst for another, okay? This is a catalyst for another problem that we had back in 2008. Why? Because they keep on lending money. They're creating money. Okay? Banks gonna mess it up again. Okay? They're trying to repeat the history, but in a different, different plane. Okay, and they're saying like, no, I think this is going to be okay. Everything is gonna be okay because this is cryptocurrency, no? Parang ganun. Everything is backed up here. I know. 'Di ba? Alam na natin yun. Kahit kayong mga syonga-syonga dyan na nasa Pilipinas na nagpupush ng blockchain for banking, you don't want that. Okay? Ito masakit yung sinasabi ko na syonga-syonga. Totoo lang, okay? Bakit kayo nagtotalk about blockchain kung wala kayong magandang basic foundation? Si Bitsquela, I really don't understand you. Bitsquela, why are you going to enlighten people about blockchain if you don't have the basic foundations, a strong taxation, and a strong, sabihin natin, a strong system na ilalatag bago mo ibigay yung blockchain? We don't even have a strong own subnet. Nagigets nyo? Are you ready to be revealed? Is that what you're saying? You're asking for transparency. Are you really okay to be revealed? Tatanungin kita. Sabihin natin ikaw handa ka na ba? Kasi kung government, you're asking them to reveal their salary, they reveal the transaction, their funding, etc. Flood control bullshit na yan. That's not the real problem. Okay? And the transparency is also not the real problem. You know what's the real problem? Morality. We don't have education in the Philippines. That's the real problem. Mga hunghang tayo sa Pilipinas. It's really crazy to say this. Mahal ko Pilipinas pero ang hirap mahalin ng mga Pilipino, guys. Ilang sumisira sa atin. Nagigets nyo? Alam mo, lahat ng tao pinapasok ng iba't ibang bansa. Sabihin natin France, one of the best countries before, blah, blah, blah. And now infested by whom? Now Japan is being infested by whom? Why no one wants to infest Philippines? Diba? Why? We're shit in the Philippines, guys. I'm telling you. Okay? Why? Because of our education. Ganun tayo katanga. Okay? Sasabihin ko na yung T-word para magising tayo. This is so stupid for us to ask for blockchain without even asking for a strong API system, a data bank system. We don't even have our own data bank. Ano yun? Mamimigay tayo ng data? Yung Jollibee order nyo, ipamimigay nyo sa Malaysia, sa Singapore na gusto tayong pabagsakin para mabili tayo? Nagigets nyo? Ang lapit natin sa mga bansang yun. Na naka-quote and unquote na hindi, sovereign kami. Singapore, sabi natin, hindi, mag-isa kami. Hindi kami nabibili ng China. Come on. Alam niyo ba na kailangan lang ng sobrang liit na bomba para pasabugin yung buong Singapore? Pero why they're so powerful? Hindi ba nagtataka? Sino may-ari ng Rappler? Mag-isip nga kayo. Nagigets nyo? The battle is not through physical. It's spiritual battle. It's knowledge battle. It's more information battle. And Philippines is getting super behind it. I'm telling you guys. Clip this. I'm telling you guys. This is so controversial video. This is going to be super controversial to tell you guys. Tapos sasabihin, napaka-yabang ni Sir Oso. Napaka-yabang netong speaker na to. Sino ba to? Ang baba naman ng subscriber niya. I don't care. I'm telling you guys that the real thing that is happening right now. Okay? And we're asking for something that is a real big battle. We cannot even focus on small battles within our borders. We're asking for a real battle in the matrix. We're trying to go fully digital, pero hindi natin malabanan yung mga sarili natin. Diba? The mental capacity that we're at, the SD card that we have is like 128 gig. But you're asking for a file na 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, not even like baka 1 terabyte. That's like more than, I'm telling you guys. Sa Congress, sobrang daming drama, di ba? We cannot even close one case in a day, two. Pero pag international court, ang bilis. Boom, it's done. Gets nyo? Okay. So, I don't understand. I don't understand Bitsquela. I don't understand like this person, why they're introducing it right away. We don't even have those basic foundation in order for us to really run a blockchain-based government or sector of a government. Okay? So, going back to the stablecoin, kasi I really think that they're trying to get into that as well. And I don't really think it's gonna be really good for for the Philippines. Not even El Salvador is trying to do it. They're trying to mine a lot of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is king, I'm telling you guys. But that doesn't mean they're fully digitalized, like fully blockchain. They're rejecting CBDC. I'm telling you guys, CBDC is a drug and it's gonna corrupt you just like China. Look at China right now. The point-based system that they have sa pagkatao nila. And that is being adopted to the whole world already. This is like communism in the Matrix. Okay, so you have money in the bank, sabihin natin in your bank, and you pay with a simple, sabihin a credit card, debit card. Bandali lang, isipin nyo lang maigi ha. And in crypto, it was bank. In crypto is self-custody. Papaalala ko lang ha, self-custody to guys. Okay? Handa ka ba mo self-custody? Pero handa ka rin ba i-secure yung sarili mo? Nagigets niyo ba yun, yung sinasabi ko? Nagtayo ka ng bahay nang walang buto yung bahay mo. Walang rebar. Nagigets mo? Yung mga architect dito na nakikinig dito, sila Kirk, sila alam to. Ano yun? Batuin ko lang yung bahay mo, guguhin buong foundations. It's yun. Pag self-custody kayo, hindi naman natin pa ini-improve yung educational system ng Pilipinas. Alam mo ba, El Salvador, before they even did that, or even like when they did that, they improved their educational system. What did they do? They injected what? Blockchain. Kanino? Hindi sa working class? Saan? Sa mga bata. And this is more reason for them to listen to the kids because they are absorbing the new age. The real adoption of cryptocurrency, not like where we are falling or papasok, kung saan tayo papasok ngayon. Nagigets nyo? Ayan o, kaya mabilis lang nila isa-suggest yung blockchain kasi konti lang may idea dito sa Pilipinas. That's not even the point then as well kung iisipin. Konti, madami. I really don't think that Philippines needs to blockchain. You know what the Philippines needs is a better educational system. Bring down that DepEd, no? Babagsakin yung DepEd na yan, magpasok ng bagong DepEd. Teach AI system, teach blockchain, teach fully digital API system, networking systems sa mga bata at the age of 6, 7, 8, 9. Tawanan niyo ako, bahala kayo sa buhay niyo. But that's also the ideal of Elon Musk. Sinabi din ng asawa ko, attribute ko to sa kanya, na in some parts of Asia, 5 years old pa lang, tinuturuan na ng AI. Is that China? Yes, in China. Do not worry about the corrupt. You know what happens when the corrupt stays corrupt? Ito, maniwala kayo sa akin na hindi kayo maniniwala. Okay? if the kids are already informed, they will die. Okay? The corrupt will die, even though they're still alive. Believe me. Why? The people, the kids, the new generation will be so informed, okay? They will not abide to the system. Believe me, they will create their own system and they will just let the old system die. Okay? I'm telling you this, guys. This is your last warning. I'm telling you, do not bite into the mainstream. Awaken yourself. Reject religion. Reject your ways. Seek truth. Okay? So, tulad ng sinabi, is very simple, no? In crypto, okay, you put your money into Coinbase. I mean, in crypto, okay, na dating bank or it was bank, then you have to put your money into Coinbase. Na, sabi na lang natin Coinbase, okay? Because we're talking about this, di ba? Coinbase, bank, govern, blah, 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 etc. Okay, fine. Okay, Coinbase lang yung sample natin ngayon. And then maybe you'll get a stable coin. Okay, or maybe you'll get an altcoin that increases in value. Okay, boom, ito, this, whatever. Okay? Then, mag-increase siya in value. Why? Because of course, yung mga daga, they will buy whatever's increasing, etc. Okay, sabi natin, ako, sinabi ko kahapon yung inspect or nung isang araw, kahapon na tayo, oo. Hindi, nung isang araw, sabi natin inspect. Saan ba yan? Okay, yung inspect. Okay. Dito ko sila pinabili. Remember, I've been talking about inspect here. Tapos boom, bang. Hindi naman siya sobrang taas, no? Pero I'm just letting you know that we bought here. When there's an opportunity, I see it. No, may naglong sa atin sa Meraki. Diba? Malaking gain pa din yan kung nilong mo yan. Diba? That's a total of 100% times 2 in just a day. I give it to you. Okay? But I'm not saying you buy it now. I'm just letting you know I did it. We did it. Okay? We're just following or getting ahead of the system because we know something that no one knows. Okay? Inspect is going to be part of the bigger system, of course. But I'm not saying this is the best buying opportunity. You missed out already. Okay? So, now, why am I saying this? Let's go back to Bitcoin. Okay? Everything we're gonna increase, no? But the question is when. Okay, if you're gonna let yourself be confused with the fear, doubt, and uncertainties that is happening into the world, and you're just like biting into what the news is trying to tell you, the world is trying to tell you. Okay, reject the world, reject materialistic world. Forget about getting rich. Just do whatever needs to do, and the rewards will be to be rich. Govern yourself first. Once you have governed yourself, informed yourself, educated yourself, okay, seek the truth, you will be able to have this power. Okay, I'm telling you, hindi kayo mahihiyang mag-pivot ngayon kasi mali ako. Hindi ako mag-pivot kasi gusto ko maging tama, etc. No, we're not here to be wrong. We're not here to be right. I'm here to make money. Okay? And that's not even my goal. The goal is to know more. And now we're making money. Okay? But the goal is to know more and learn from my mistakes, and we were able to do it. Okay? So, now, yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na bibigyan kayo ni Coinbase na stablecoin, pupunta siya sa altcoin. Which altcoin is that? Okay, I'm not saying like it's gonna be Ethereum, BTC, sabi na, hindi altcoin si BTC. Sabi natin Sol, etc. Diba? Nevertheless, that's where the money is trying to go. Okay? I'm trying to tell you guys, your chance is slipping away. Okay? I thought it was like 2025 that is your last chance in January. But something happened, tariff, blah, blah, blah. No? Not talking about cryptocurrency in the inauguration. It's fine. Pero, they passed a bill. Diba? Genius Bill. Genius Act Bill. Around June. They didn't even talk about this in inauguration. Tapos biglang, biglang na-approve no? Like out of nowhere. Where's this coming from? Okay? Coinbase, banks, US government, all of the single entities, okay, and every government, they are doing the same thing or everything to stay in power or to be hidden in the dark. Okay? That's why we're gonna call them the secret government or the shadow government. Okay, ito yung Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Hill Hydra daw. Basta ganun. So, ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. Okay? This is the beauty of it. Okay? We have so much, okay? We have so much institutional adoption in cryptocurrency that the potential energy of it is to go into the altcoins. There's nothing or there's nowhere it can go. It will go to altcoins, okay? And they are about to go to altcoins, okay? I want you to help me right now, okay? Clip some of my videos here in this live video. I-clip nyo, kunin nyo, ibigyan ko kayo $20 pag pinost nyo somewhere. Tapos pag i-post nyo sa Reels, di ba? Uso na yun sa Reels di ba? Yung nagnanakaw sila ng mga clips tapos ako, nakawin nyo sa akin. Okay? Make it on your own. Kikita kayo ng pera sa Reels nyo. Okay, sa inyo na yun. Ako, bibigyan ko kayo pa ng $20. Pag umabot siya ng at least, okay, babaan natin yung threshold. Sabihin natin 10,000 views. Bibigay ko sa inyo yung $20 yan. Lapit kayo sa akin, seryoso ako po to sa video ng Reels. Ginawan ko po kayo na edit. Ni-edit ko lang siya. Sobrang baduy ng edit. Pero nag 10k views po siya. Ito po yung likes niya. Oh, okay. Lagay mo lang yung yung attribution. Credits to. Dun sa comment section, pin comment, pati dito. Yung lang gagawin mo. Okay? Because hindi naman butas yung sinasabi ko eh. This is a very obvious but no one wants to talk about this. Why? Because it's very hard to swallow. I'm gonna shove it down to your throat right now para malaman mo na ito yung totoong medisinang kailangan mo para magising ka sa katotohanan na hinahanap-hanap mo. Okay? We have so much institution adoption. I've been telling you guys since 2023 what's the new narrative. I gave you what? Enterprise solution. Institutional adoption. Might not be RWA, but it could be one of the sparking interests that could really push us to the supermoon cycle. Okay? I don't know what it is, but it needs to be super monetizing to feed the rats. Okay? And now because of how ridiculous this is, what happens is that the treasury is literally bubulol sa L, literally like, hey, hindi natin kayang gawin to right now. Okay, we need an extension. Okay, Ethereum, anong ginawa nila? Ay, hindi pa masyado siyang it needs a lot of polishing, We're just gonna hold it and we'll just put it on the side, What's important right now is something we call the Genius Act. Gets nyo? That's funny. Okay, you're seeing the patterns already. But what really makes sense is we're gonna put the really important thing that we're gonna buy later on. Huwag muna natin pansinin kasi baka mapansin ng mga daga eh. Wala natin siya pansinin. Let's just put it on the side. We've been predicting Ethereum to go up, di ba? Sinasabi ko to sa inyo, guys. And now it's already above my threshold. Na sinabi ko na yun, sa sideways pa to kung but it's not gonna go down back to 4K. Nag-go down siya, pero this is clearly manipulation. There's support resistance, boom, boom. Meron kang Fibonacci dito na 618, boom. Bakit siya bumagsak doon? It should not. Money flow, sinasabi dapat hindi siya bumagsak doon. Fake. Okay, fake siya. Okay, RSI does not even went down to 30. Fake. So, I don't understand. Okay? So, ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. They putting the real alts that will really be part of the new system. Gusto nila sila mauna doon. They're not gonna talk about it. Okay, nung doon ba sa World War, sinabi ba nila sa inyo na magkaka-World War? Hindi. Sinabi din ba nila na we're gonna seize all the gold? Hindi nila sinabi yun muna. Ginawa muna nila, tinago nila yung gold nila, okay, pwede nyo na i-seize. Okay? Isinan yung asawa ko. Ano to? Fujitsu. Dahil? Wait lang. Na-distract ako. Anyways. So, tulad ng sinabi ko. Okay? Noong September 19, they released an advance notice na notice of proposed rulemaking seeking public comment on how to implement many of those laws provisions rather. Okay? So they literally have not started it yet. Okay? Combined natin to with the fact doon sa world's biggest stablecoin, which is yung Tether. Favorite nila to, guys. I'm telling you guys, this is their favorite. Okay? This is not gonna go away or anywhere. Okay? Stablecoin. Okay? USDT, stablecoin. US Tether. It wants to raise another 15 to 20 billion dollars. Okay? They want to print this out of nowhere. So they're hiring very strategic people to build their companies. Okay? These companies, these sectors, etc. So right now, si Tether natin is top 15 holders of the US Treasury globally. Why? Because their plan was successful back when it started, the US Tether. Right? It was supposedly be a beta test, but it became successful. Okay, many are saying that US Tether will gonna crash the whole system, the whole cryptocurrency. Yes, I still believe that. Why? Because nothing backs up the USD. But unless they make it legally to be backed up by US treasuries, which is a cycle of like a snake trying to its own tail. Why? Because what backs up the US treasuries? In the matrix ba ang pag-uusapan natin? USDT. Oh, okay. So what does backs up the USDT then? US treasuries. Okay. So it's eating its own tail? Probably. You know, hanggang sa maubos niya yung sarili niya. Ma-digest niya yung sarili niya. Gets niyo? Okay. So, like I said, they are the top 15 holders of the US treasuries globally. Okay? And this can move them to top 12 and to top 14 because of the US treasuries. And explain ko sa inyo that the significance of that, okay, basically, okay, yung government natin really likes US Tether right now. Okay, still, they're not into USDC, which is tracking, okay, but PayPal is literally, okay, integrating their stable coins with the decentralized market, which is really good, okay, because that's the plan. Okay, pero si Circle natin is testing a feature where they could reverse a transaction, which is really crazy. I've been looking at this asset before where they can reverse it and put it on a vault because I forgot this. Sinabi ko to kay GB. Sabi ko kay GB, I really like this asset kasi ang ginagawa niya is pwede mong i-reverse yung transaction mo. Pag nagkamali ka, pag hindi mo nalagay yung tamang password, the vault is not gonna open. Okay? Sabi ko sa kanya ganun. Na yung vault na to, hindi siya mag-open pag hindi mo siya na... So, meron siya mga mini federal vaults na tinatawag. Okay, parang ganun yung case or yung use case niya, which is really good pero nawala. Okay, nawala siya. So, Israelites din ang gumagawa ng project na to or mga Jew, mga nasa Israel. Okay, so Well, like I said, they want to reverse it or to get it back just in case they stupidly send money to someone, diba? Okay, which we have not had in crypto. Okay, this is gonna be super big. So they want the control. They want to control this stuff. They want to create a system where it will be super. It will be super. Kumbaga, super robust. Magagawa talaga nila. So ang ginagawa ng shadow government natin, just to like really close it down, itong topic natin. Okay, si shadow government is moving. Okay, this is true. Since 2023, I've been talking to you about this. Might be not just 2023. They already scapegoat the two capitulators back in 2022, si Luna and si FTX. Probably that's the beta test now. But okay, you have to understand why why they want these stable coins to be adopted. And these two reasons are very basic, which is hindi ko i-reveal din yung mga susunod. But this is just two basics that I want to share you. Okay, because I really care for you. Okay, I want you to be informed. So the banks make they will make a lot of money off the yield. This is true. Okay, yield farming ang tawag dito. And I want you to get a hold of it too. Makakuha ka ng wealth na to. Kung may marami kang pera, willing ka ilagay ito, sabi natin may 10 million ka, may 1 milyon, ilagay mo, mag-yield farming ka na lang. Okay? Because it will increase your control over your wealth, your money. The question is, where do you do this? Of course, you do it where the institutions are doing it. AAV. Okay? Sabi natin, they don't like Uniswap. Why? It's because being owned by institution. Aave is owned by institution. It's a US made. Okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Hype, probably. It's not yet controlled. But it will be. Probably. Soon. Because everyone has a price. Ako, may presyo ako. Nabili na ako eh. Yun lang yung problema. Okay? So number 2, there's a whole bunch of new purchases. Okay? New clients, new customers of the US debt right now. They want to buy it. Why? Ano ba nagbabackup ng USDT na yan? Ano ba? Federal. Diba? Oh. Siyempre, bibili ka ng debt. Bibili ka ng utang. If you want to like stay in your comfort zone, okay, might as well risk in your risk on your your comfort zone. Buy US debt. Bili ka utang. Okay? So what they're doing is they're duplicating the money in the cryptocurrency. Okay, giving you synthetic crypto versions of this. Okay, and taking your cash and putting it into the government debt, which is the treasuries. Hanggang sa makabayad sila. So they're injecting it back into the US government. Remember when I said like the government is not like really scared of like inflating the whole market and creating a new bubble. You know why? It's because we are really far from it. Because we are now in the digital world. We are in the matrix. Okay? We are fully injected in the matrix and we're just waiting for the go signal for us to open the floodgates. The question is, ikaw ba ang unang malulunod sa floodgates na yan? You want it to. Diba? You want to be in the first seat, no? Kumbaga sa sinihan, gusto mo nandun ka sa the best na upuan. Narinig mo lahat, kita mo lahat, at nasa gitna ka, hindi ka madudulang mababanlag. Diba? At hindi ka magkakamali ng desisyon mo. Why? Diba? Ito na, oh. It's given to you. I'm giving it to you. I'm telling you, I'm giving it to you already. So, like I said, diba? They want to inject it back to the US government. They are now duplicating the money. And this is a real money hack. Okay? This is not like new. Pero ngayon, mas malinaw siya kasi nandito na. At least, taking into account. The question is, until when? Diba? Ang hirap, no? Kasi ang dami ng stable coins, pero bakit parang hindi lumulobo yung market cap natin? Where's the money? Okay? But definitely, one thing's for sure, cryptocurrency will benefit so hard in this one. But the question is, where and what asset is gonna really benefit? So inverted head and shoulder here, but we really need to support 4K. We don't want to go back to 4,200 anymore. We need this sideways here. Tas angat, no? So yan, ganyan. Balik natin ulit yung blue. Tama naman pala siya. Likat-likat kasi. Yan, so something like that. I mean, guys, chismis lang ang lahat ng yan. Kailangan nyo pa rin aralin, planuhin at kilusan ng sa gayon. Ang lahat ng to ay ating makamtan. At syempre, guys, stay awesome. Goodbye, guys. Kung gusto nyo ng small detailed information about that, andito. Ito. This is your, So, pasa kayo sa Meraki, guys. Okay? Kung decidido kayo, decided talaga kayo, gusto nyo talaga, sinasabi nyo, o di balik kayo dito. Pasok kayo, yung mga dating nandito, balik kayo. Diba? And recently, may kumita ng 400 because of risk. Okay, I gave them the risk. I gave them the nasa survey. Okay, pwede nyo naman puntaan sa survey. Nandiyan naman siya sa survey. Okay. Yan, puntahan nyo. Yan, so Dockers. Nandito ata yan. Okay, yan. So kumita siya. Took out the capital. Yan lang. And again, safe trading, safe weekend, and of course, Yahuwah be the glory. Baruch Hashem. Baruch Haba Bashem. Yahuwah. Oh, gumagaling na ako ha. Shalom guys, maraming salamat and good night.
Sabi nga pala, chismoso ng crypto since 2017 bull run and have been documenting my journey since 2021 at may bagong mission na gawing 100k ang 10k ng may buong